So whatever I'm going to say in this video today is just my own personal opinion that I'm sharing out of observation and out of the things I have seen over the years. Now, a man and a woman of 25 years old, the same age, a 25 years old man and a 25 years old man are not the same. A 25 years old man and a 25 years old woman are not the same. Now, some of us grew up in homes whereby our fathers were much older than our mothers with probably 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. I even have a friend that his father is much older than his mother with 20 years. Now, if you're living in Nigeria or any countries in Africa and you're a young lady, you will notice that when a lady is getting to 26 years old, 27 years old, 28 years old, their parents begin to introduce the idea of marriage. Even when she's in school, even when she doesn't have a job, even when she's still living under their roof, they'll start introducing things like marriage. When are you going to settle down? I want grandchildren. This is for woman or not for a man. Should I tell you that if you're a young lady between the age of 18 to 25 years old, you should do everything with intentionality. Now, let me go back to why I said a man of 25 years old and a man of 26 years old are not the same. A guy can be 28 years old, 27 years old and not gotten his life. But the last thing that their parent or his parent will start introducing to him is marriage. They can't pressure him to go and get married. They only pressure him to take his life serious. They only pressure him to go and get a job. They only pressure him to, start making things, start doing useful things for himself, even when he's that age, maybe 30, 21 years old. Right? Now, let me now bring it down to your understanding. You see a 30 years old man, right? Go and marry a lady of 21 years old. But how many times do you find a 31 years old woman marry a younger man in their 22 to 23 years old? Yes, it happens sometimes, but it's very rare. Why is it like that? Women have their peak between the age of 18 to 25 years old. A woman is more beautiful when they are between the age of 18 to 25 years old. That's why in your 25 years old you have many serious men or many guys actually approaching you for marriage, approaching you for relationship, approaching you for all kinds of stuff. Are you getting me? Now, if we think I'm lying, go and check your mother pictures. Check your mother's picture when they were 25 years old. Check your mothers when they were 26, 28, 23, 22 years old. How fine and beautiful they are. That should tell you one thing, that if you are a young lady between the age of 18 to 25, do not compare your timeline with a man's timeline. A man can play from 18 years old to 30 years old and still catch up with life, and still pick up with life, and still marry a beautiful young lady. But it's different for that for a woman. It's very different for that for a woman. Even in the Bible, women are never made the same. Even in the Bible, women were never made the same. God made Adam with sand, and God made man with sand, and God made woman by removing a rib from Adam. I keep asking myself, like, how many years has Adam lived before he made how many years have Adam lived before God made Eve? Are you getting me? So if you're a young lady between the age of 18 to 25 years old, make sure you're intentional about what you do. Make sure you're intentional about your studies. Make sure you're intentional about the kind of friendship and relationship you keep at that time, because that is your very peak. That is the time to start building your career. That's the time to start building your finance. That's the time to building so many great things around you.